Okay, so
And
screwing somebody.
all those
hold on a
guys that
second.
have been president have personal lives. Are you
Really?
are you
Hold on,
concerned
hold on.
about all their
Hold on,
lives
hold
like
on.
that? Brian, hold on.
Hold on.
Brian, hold on.
Let me
hold on, Brian.
answer.
Brian, hold on.
Let me answer.
Calm down. Give me a yes or no because of time here. And I have so many other things I want to ask you about. Are you as concerned about all of the other presidents' personal lives? Yes or no?
I'm going to answer. Please don't interrupt me.
Give me a yes
I
or
would
no.
be concerned. You got to let me answer, dude. Really, seriously. I've done like 500 interviews here in the last 6 months. I've never done an interview like this before. You got to let me answer. I am concerned with anybody who's a liable sexual abuser. That's
You've
not
been
quote
concerned
unquote
about all of the other presidents' personal
okay.
life.
Is Obama ever
That's
been
not
accused
what
of
I asked
rape?
you, Brian.
No, but you don't want to answer
Brian,
that, do you?
I don't
Is Obama
know.
in the
I
Epstein
don't
files?
care. And I'm not concerned.
You don't care.
I
So you don't care if the
I hired them
president.
to
Hold
do.
on a second.
Brian.
No.
I hired them to do it.
Jesse.
Brian.
You don't care, Jesse.
Brian, I hired them to do a job for me. I don't hire to find out who they screwed.
So you'll hire somebody to do a job even if they're and you don't care? You're despicable.
Brian.
How do you make a statement like that?
Brian, I don't hire people to find out who they screwed. I hire them to find out who they did a job. But Brian,
I didn't say who they
I want to ask you some more questions,
Rape.
man. Because
Why
of
don't you
time,
answer
Brian.
mine?
Calm down.
Why don't you answer my questions?
Because I'm not your guest. You're my guest today.
Yeah, I know. I understand
hold
that.
on then. Hold on.
It's not. No,
Brian,
but what you
I
said
want
is
to ask you some
despicable.
other issues, all right? Abortion. Are you for or against it?
I'm for the right for women to choose. Yes, I'm for the right for women to choose.
Is abortion right or wrong?
I think that's a choice not for you. I think your choice to tell a woman what to do with her body is wrong. So I think you're wrong.
Is it right or wrong for a woman to give the man's child in the womb?
Yeah. First of all, I don't think of it as it's called an abortion, and I just told you I'm pro-choice.
And so you think it's okay for a woman to give the man's child in the womb?
Again, you use the word. I say it's fine to have an abortion, and it's the woman's choice to do so. I've answered that now 5 times. You say you're wasting time. Would you want your wife to give your child in the womb and you not have anything to say about it? So I can't be more clear, and I'll answer your.
Good question there. Yeah, Brian Shapiro. If any woman ever, in the history of planet Earth, in some sort of a parallel universe, in some sort of a digital cyborg reality, ever decided to go near your little tiny peepee, if that ever happened, how would you feel if, it's like the Eminem song, one shot, one opportunity. You're going to capture it or you're going to let it slip. Brian finally gets his pee-pee touched in this alternate dimension, alternate universe, parallel universe, different reality, cyborg, online metaverse, gets his pee-pee touched. One shot, one opportunity. Would you capture it, let it slip? He's finally impregnated a woman. And she goes, it's like you get the buzzer shot, goes off. How would you feel about that, Brian?
Your question now for a 6th time. I am pro-choice and I believe in the woman's right to choose. Are you going to ask me again?
I'm asking somebody else different about that. I don't know if you're married or not, but if you were married and your wife was pregnant with your child and she wanted your child, would you be okay with that?
Again, I don't consider and characterize it the way you are. So I will now answer it for an 8th time. And for somebody that has a lot of questions, it's really weird you ask me the same question 8 times. Whether it's my wife or girlfriend or any woman in the United States of America, unequivocally, I believe in the woman's right to choose. I can't be more clear than that, whether it's my friend or my wife or my girlfriend or anybody. And I don't want people like you telling women what to do with their bodies.
That's amazing.
I can't be more...
Brian,
I think your opinion's amazing.
Brian,
I think you're amazing.
Sorry, guys. You just have to excuse me for 1 second here. You'll have to excuse me for 1 second here.
I never thought that my Savior'd come. I think it's
amazing.
I think you're
amazing. You're a buffoon. I think you're amazing. You're a 0. You are a moron, Jesse. You have an IQ of like 20.
Amazing.
Sorry, guys. I had to. Just for a second. Just had to for a second, you know? Sometimes these things happen. Where were we? W's for Vinny for the video, guys. W's for Vinny. Yes, W's for Vinny. He is he's quite the editor. Look at Jesse enjoying himself here.
You're amazing.
Brian, were women created to lead or to follow?
I think every person is different, and you can lead or follow if you would like. And I don't care whether you're a man or a woman.
No, the question is, were women created to lead or to follow?
Were women created to lead or to follow? What are you trying to make a judgment on why women were created?
No, I'm asking you, were women created to lead or to follow?
I believe human beings, both men and women, were created so that they can live their lives and be who they want to be without people like you telling women what to do.
No, that's
How about
not
that?
the question,
Live their
bro. That's
lives.
amazing.
No, but that's my answer. That's my answer. That's amazing. It's amazing,
Right.
isn't it?
Well,
It's amazing
women
that I don't want to
created-
tell women what to do.
Were women created to lead or to follow?
I will answer the question again, whether you're a woman or a man.
I didn't ask about the men.
I believe-
we know that men were.
Okay,
We
so-
know men
so-
were created to lead. And I'm
So you don't
asking
think
you
women can
now
lead?
about the women since they.
So Jesse, you don't think women can lead? Is that what you're saying?
I asked you, were they
don't think-
created to lead?
And
Brian?
I'm asking you.
Brian.
I'm asking you. You don't think women can lead?
Brian.
No, Jesse, answer my
Brian.
question. You don't think
Brian.
women can
You're
lead?
my guest,
Answer my
Brian.
question.
So, Brian.
Yeah, and you're asking stupid questions.
Brian.
You're asking stupid questions. You don't think women should be allowed to lead?
Brian,
Answer my
I asked
question. Yes
you,
or no?
were they created by God to lead or to follow?
I'm not God. I'm not God. I don't know, and neither are
I
you.
didn't ask
Do you
if
think
you
women
were
should be
God.
allowed to lead? Yes or no? I
Would
think
you
they
ever-
can lead if they want to.
Would
That's
you
up to
ever
them.
follow a woman?
I don't have a problem with any woman leading. I'm answering your question. Now answer mine. Do you have a problem with a woman being a leader?
Yes.
You do. Okay, so you're a misogynist then. You're
No,
a pig.
I,
No.
women,
Look at him. This is guys, what we're seeing right now. If I had to do a David Attenborough sort of analysis, what we're seeing right now is the simp in the wild. The simp is trying to defend the woman and the woman's leadership abilities and calling the man a misogynist in the hope that one day, if the simp is doing enough white knighting, that the females will come and want to actually mate with the simp. This is a mating strategy that's been used for thousands of years. That's exactly what we're seeing right now, guys. A mating strategy from Brian Shapiro. Well, he hangs out with the OnlyFans girls in Vegas. You can't even believe it, guys. He hangs out with his OnlyFans girls in Vegas. Tries to get his little pee-pee touched. Little ginger pee-pee touched. Little Jewish ginger pee-pee touched. And this is his way of doing it. Impressive.
Amazing. So let me get this right.
Right.
Jesse doesn't think women should lead. You're a
Right.
misogynist.
no.
You're a misogynist.
It's not in
Yes,
their
you are.
nature to lead, Brian.
Oh,
They can lead you off a cliff. That's what they can. They can lead the relationship off a cliff. They can lead the country, the corporation, etc., off a cliff. That's true.
who the hell are you to say that women shouldn't be allowed to lead? Do you realize what an idiot you sound like?
God didn't
Ooh.
create them to do
Ooh.
that. But are you?
How the hell do you know? How the hell do you know what God did?
Are you
You're
a
not
Christian?
God. Wait a second. You don't think women should be allowed to lead?
No.
What the hell is wrong with you?
This is the worst simping you'll ever see. Look how angry I am. Look how you know what? I'm angry that you don't think that women should be able to lead. Who the hell do you think you are, you misogynist pig? I don't think it's going to work. I think Jesse would be out there clapping cheeks, and Brian would be shunned by the women. Get a little pat on the head, pat on the bum. Oh yeah, Brian, well done. You're such a great ally. And then they're over there getting the 3 a.m. you up. Jesse's getting the you up. That's what's happening. Brian's out there with his pussy hat on in the marches. Yeah, women's rights, toxic masculinity, misogyny. And the women are like, yeah, thanks, Brian. Such a great ally. And then texting Jesse Lee Peterson at 3 a.m. You up? You up? What you doing? And Jesse Lee Peterson, yeah, come over. That's what's happening. And Jesse Lee Peterson is clapping the exact cheeks that Brian Shapiro is simping for.
You're a misogynist. Do you have daughters?
It's not in their nature to lead.
I know plenty of women, and it's definitely in their nature to
No,
lead. There's
it's
plenty
not.
of women that I know.
No.
Well, then you're a misogynist. Then you're a misogynist piece of shit. I don't know what else to tell you. You can laugh.
Brian, would you
Yeah.
ever follow a woman?
I'm sorry. Would I ever follow? What do you mean by follow? What does that mean?
Would you
follow
ever
in what
follow a woman?
In what context? What are you talking about?
Any context.
Follow in what way? What
Any
are you
way at
talking
all.
about?
Any way at all.
He's so
I've
angry.
had professors that are women. I know women in radio that are really good, that I look up to, that I think are really good radio hosts. There are
What
talented
the-
women all over the world. And for you to be a middle-aged man and to say that women shouldn't be allowed to...
Jesse like 70. Boy's looking good for his age, and that's why Jesse Lee Peterson is getting the text. That's why Jesse Lee Peterson is out there with the chicks that Brian Shapiro is simping on. You know? Brian Shapiro's there doing his dance. I think it's amazing. And Jesse is just hitting it and quitting it.
lead makes you a moron. You're a bigot. Do you understand that? You're a bigot.
Are you a
Don't
Christian?
Brian me. It's none of your business what religion I am. It's
Okay,
irrelevant
you have
to
a
this
right not to
conversation.
respond to that. You're absolutely right.
Women, so hold on. So women shouldn't be leaders in any business. They can't be politicians. They shouldn't be teachers. Women can't lead in the workforce. Is that your opinion? I just want to get you on record as saying
They
that.
can't lead men, so they can be teachers. That's fine. But Brian thinks it's some sort of a dunk here. So I want to get you on record saying that. Okay, well, here it is, Brian. Women should not be leading men, not in politics, not in corporations, not in relationships. Okay? They're not designed to lead. Men are designed to lead. We're biologically designed to lead. We're much more receptive to danger and these sorts of things. And you know what? Women love men who are natural leaders. Not natural leaders, but women love men who have cultivated life experience and have become good leaders. And a man that they can feel safe around in his presence and that he knows where he's going and they can just turn their brain off and go with him. That's what they love. And Brian, you can scream here until the cows come home, and because women will also lie. So, they'll say, "Oh, Brian, yeah, he's totally right about this. We can totally lead." But then they're just repulsed by guys like Brian. Absolutely repulsed. So, another example of why they can't even lead themselves.
Yes,
Women shouldn't lead.
You're absolutely right.
Well then you're a misogynist. You're a misogynist pig. You're an embarrassment to this country. No wonder why you support Donald
Brian,
Trump.
listen to
no
this.
wonder why you support Donald Trump.
Brian, let me tell you this. Hold on, Brian. What?
How the hell do you,
Brian,
how
listen.
do you
believe in the
do it
order?
now?
Do you believe in the order of God?
I'm not an extremely religious person, so I'm not going to get into a conversation
well, I want
with a
you to
bigot
know,
about God, okay?
I want you to know the order of God is God in Christ.
I don't
Christ
care what
over
your
man,
opinions are in God.
Christ
I don't
over,
care.
Hold on, Brian. Christ
Don't care
over
what your-
man, man
care.
over woman, and women over children.
Yeah, I don't care what your opinions are on religion or God. You just said women shouldn't lead, which makes you an idiot. But go ahead and ask me another question.
Jesse's blood in the water here. He's a professional, knows what he's doing. He's been doing it for a long time. He sees an emotionally incontinent, insecure, little short Jewish ginger man like this with, tiny little noodle arms and a pot belly. And he thinks, I'm going to play with my food here. I'm going to have this guy for lunch. I'm playing with my food here. And Jesse is having the absolute time of his life. These are his favorite sort of people. And now I think Jesse will go even more extreme with the questions, and he'll start saying that the female nature comes from the devil. He'll ask Brian if he's forgiven his mother and stuff. I hope so anyway, but I'm predicting that that's what's going to happen. Jesse smells blood in the water. You love to see it.
You believe
You're
in
laughing.
That? What do you think about the order of God? Oh, you're not religious. Okay.
Yeah, stop asking me questions about God. You don't think women should control their own bodies. You don't think women should be able to lead. You probably think women should be in the kitchen, right? Are you one of those idiots that think, right? You think women should be in the kitchen? They should.
Pregnant, barefoot, and cleaning the house.
Let's
and
go.
washing over-
Yes. Jesse's just going to go and just keep pressing the button. He's going to keep pressing the red button. He wants violence. I love it.
For your children.
Okay, well, guess what?
Unless they
I think
have
you
to
should
work,
be in the house.
Unless they have to work. Some women have to work, of course, go to work.
So a woman shouldn't be able to.
If they're married, they should be home raising the man's children.
Okay, so what if the woman doesn't have children? She should be allowed to have her own career, or are you against that too?
If she does have, absolutely, she should have her own career, absolutely.
Okay, but you just said they shouldn't be allowed to lead. You just said she shouldn't be allowed to lead. You just said all women shouldn't be allowed to lead. So
No,
which
I
is
said
it?
they were
Are they-
not created to lead.
Oh, jeez. All right. So a woman should be able to have the choice, right? Whether she wants to work or not. Can we at least agree on that?
If she's not married, yes.
Wait, if she's married even if she's married with kids, shouldn't she be allowed to get a babysitter so she can work?
No.
Oh, she shouldn't.
No.
So if a mother has kids, she can't work.
Not if
She
she's
can't hire a
married.
babysitter.
Not if she's
So if-
married.
What about if I said that about a man? If a man is married, he shouldn't be allowed to work. He should be home. What would you say to that?
And that would
You'd
be a
probably call
beta
that-
male.
Right. Well, that would be.
Jesse's actually spot on here. I mean, I think the same thing. Unless it's for some sort of thing that you absolutely have to do. But no woman should be going out and working 9 to 5 for somebody else's company and having a parallel career to her husband when she has children and a family. Yeah. No woman should be going to an office to do HR for 10 hours a day when she's got a husband and children to look after.
That would be a crazy thing to say, and I would never say that. My point that I'm trying to make, Jesse, amazing as you would say, is that you want to tell all women what to do. If a woman, guess what? If you're married to a woman,
That's
and you
God's
want your
order, Brian.
wife-
That's not me telling them that. That's
No,
come from God.
You have no idea
He
what
looks so Jewy right now. No, you have.
whether God exists or not. So don't preach to me your okay. You
Let
don't
me-
know any more than I do whether God exists or not. So don't
I
preach to me
know
your
for
religious
a
bullshit.
fact.
Okay.
Butter. If you enjoyed that clip, then don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you'd like to see another one, click right here.